Hello, and welcome to Jack's Brown funeral. My name is Sarah Keeneman, and I am one of many of his grandchildren. My grandpa would do the funniest things with golfing, like one time hitting a house, or he would run down in his rows and running to get the dog. We are here to celebrate Jack Brown's life, and not the sadness of his death. He was somebody that a lot of people got to know and loved. To me, Jack Brown was my grandpa. He was a dad, a father, a husband, a church member, a friend, a co-worker. My grandpa could be described as a funny man and a loving father and a loving church member. My dad would tell us the story about how my grandpa hit a house with a golf club, or a golf ball, sorry, a golf ball, not golf club. They would go golfing at Pinecrest Course. They went golfing with my uncle and my grandpa. My dad were there that day. They got to this one hole, and my grandpa sunk it into the water, and he would always say he wanted a mulligan, so they would give him a mulligan. And this time when he shot it, he hit the house near the golf course, and he would turn around and give the most shocking expression to my uncle and my dad, and my uncle and my dad lost it. Not though the dog at the time that they had, Ginger, would escape, and he would have to run, cursing underneath his breath about the dog. Ralph William Emerson once said that happiness is a perfume, and you cannot pour it on others without getting some on yourself. Although he was funny and lacked golf skills, he was also a father foremost. For what I can remember, my grandpa was staying with us because we were little kids. My grandpa was a father to 2 daughters and 1 son. My grandpa was a Boy Scout leader to my uncle, Truth, and we go camping out in the freezing cold weather. My grandpa would also be patient and kind to his kids when anything happened and when they were late. And he would also be calm in situations that others would freak out in. Once my Aunt Linda got into a car accident near her campus, UVA. They were taking care of a pregnant horse, and the first thing my grandpa said was, "Is everybody okay, and is anybody hurt?" So he was very calm, and too often we underestimate the power of a smile, a touch, a kind word, a listening ear, and an honest compliment, or a smallest act of kindness, which have the potential to turn a life around. And this was said by Leo Busckley. Although my grandpa was patient and kind to his kids, when it came to church services, he didn't have that much patience. My grandpa belonged to the Fairlington United Methodist Church, which he went there, I guess, when he moved here. It was located in Alexandria. My grandpa belonged to the Fairlington United Methodist Men's, and they would help out the church by selling Christmas trees, and my grandpa would always stand out there selling Christmas trees with others. He would also, after church services, help wash out the cups that were used for orange juice after the church service, which I would always find him in the kitchen when I went there as a kid. My grandpa was also at one point a treasurer of his church and the treasurer of the church, and And he always thought that the church service needed to started and end on time, especially the midnight mass during Christmas Eve. Once said by the great Martin Luther King Jr., be a sinner and sin strongly, but more strongly have faith and rejoice Christ, which my grandpa went to church every Sunday and wouldn't skip church unless he went on vacation. My grandpa was a funny man, was a father foremost, and had a church side to him. To me and to many others that he touched, he was an amazing person who we will very much miss. Thank you for allowing me to